B'Ez Hashem. Okay, so we're learning Parshas Titzaveh, we're learning Rav Nosson. Rav Nosson says beautiful things about the very beginning, right? V'yikhu elecha Hashem and Zayis Zach. Right, take Hashem and Zayis Zach, right, purified olive oil. So he says beautiful, beautiful ideas. Number one, a person has to learn how to bring Hashem into his life. When you're doing avodas Hashem, when you're going through your day, take Shem and Zayit Zach. The first thing to understand is that you're supposed to work on bringing Ha'ara into your life, shining in. You're like a wick. You want to light. You want to be lit up, illuminated with holiness. He's saying you have to draw that on yourself. The schus of the Titzaveh and the ways of the tzaddikim, you have to draw on yourself the aura of kedusha. That's what we're here for. The Torah is very much this idea of like you need to learn how to shine. You're supposed to shine. You're supposed to be connected. You're supposed to be alive. You're supposed to be vital. That's the first concept. That's number one. That's number one. And that is something which is so precious and important. There's just no words for how unbelievably important that is, how unbelievably powerful it is. You know, when a person is zoche to overcome his son, you know, Levush. Levush was a traveling salesman. He used to go around selling stuff. I don't even know what. I don't remember what exactly. And he once came to a pretty nice house. He was let in. And there's this noblewoman there. And apparently he's very good looking. And she had certain designs on him. I don't know. It's weird, you know. You just see somebody and I don't know what kind of day she was having. But actually, yeah, she has certain designs on him. And she was very powerful. He's in her castle, so she kind of liked him and whatever. So he's like, okay, I'll just prepare myself in the bathroom. He went to the bathroom. He like, Mom is diving under the way. I want to be, you know, I don't want to do any Averis. Hashem, if you help me survive, I'll, you know, write it safer. I'll do it. You know, he ran. He mamish like went through the sewage, which in those years were not like, you know, it's really bad news. Like this big whatever they had this whatever swam through this thing, got out, survived, wrote the levushim actually, and like this bechina of like a person when they have any sorrow and they overcome. It gives a tremendous power. Like it's what I read this idea of like when you want to be zocher, when it's time to be zocher to something, nes means to uplift someone in a banner. Nosson brings it from the Zohar, but it also means to test. Because the test is what picks you up. That's what it does. When the person is able to withstand and withhold the test, that's when he's able to be who he's supposed to be and do what he's supposed to do. That's what the Heiliger of Nosson. So that's the thing. That's the first thing. You need to shine. You need to, you know, Shem Azai's causes, you know, it's like a little bit crushed, but not, you know, Shurim says, because of Orv, Lola Menachas, the things that crush you, they're not supposed to make you, right, they're supposed to cut you up, they're supposed to shine, you're supposed to shine. So it says, have in mind to shine. When you're learning, have in mind to shine, to bring down the Or, to connect to Hashem, like the Sulam always says, you need to be Zocheh to the Or of, right, to take in order to give. You need to have the Or to give other people Or, to bring Or into the world, to serve Hashem, not for you, not for my purpose. And of course, the Beis Aaron says, you want Or and Dveikus because that's the Ratzon Hashem. You don't want it because you want it for yourself. So whether you get it or you're not, whatever. But I want it because that's what Hashem wants. That's the first thing I wanted to say from Nosson. And the second thing I wanted to say from Nosson is he says, the Shem and Zayit Zach, this pristine olive oil, this beautiful oil which you use to shine. You used to light the menorah. The menorah lights with the Shem and Zayis. What shines the menorah? So that Shem and Zayis is the good point. That's the good point that in every Jew that is eternal, eternal connection to Hashem. And we always see this. He said that's something you have to find within yourself. You have to search and find every good point because every good point is eternal. You know, I was speaking to someone. This is like a favorite thing. Maybe I'll just say it now, right? I started to talk, you know, it's happened a lot of times. When you talk to someone and say, so how many good points do you do in a day? You know, so you list maybe 10, 20. So it's like, can you give me 1,000 good points you do in a day? 1,000. I haven't met the person yet who's able to give me 1,000. And within like 2 minutes of talking, it's clear that this guy has much more than 1,000. Much, much more than 1,000. How do you have more than 1,000? It's very simple. You look at a person, you know, let's say a person who walks around the yarmulke and sits every Daramas, every little bit, every couple of seconds is another mitzvah essay. Yarmulke also, it's doing a minute to connect to Hashem, the Mikol Chaim is accent or Keser. So if you have a woman, so she's not wearing tzitzit in the yarmulke, obviously, but she walks around Tsanua, married, she covers her hair. Every second she does it, every little bit she does it. Also, she's doing these big, gigantic, tremendous mitzvahs. So that's like all day long. That in itself is already well over 1,000. That's number one. Person, every moment he's not speaking Lashon Hara, he doesn't speak against someone, he's not, that's also big. The Gemara says you get all as you can't imagine, just let the guy's quiet. When saying something good, something positive, it's also eternal. Every little bit of Torah, every word of tefillah, every bracha, every little thing, every drop of it, it's eternal and forever. So this is the Shem and Zayis Zach. You know, it's pristine. We have to know it's pristine, it's pure, it's eternal, it's forever. There's nobody to get rid of it. There's nobody to drop it. Like that's what we have to understand, and that's what's going to shine. And that's the way you get to this place. If you want to be shining, you're shining when you realize what you have, who you are, where you are. And the good points are only potential until you actualize them. You realize them. You appreciate them. That's the famous story. And I think that's what I'm going to stop with. Of the was it Ignatius Levi? It's a few places about this story, different people, right? That one time was Sukkot, and this person, this person had an esrog, the one esrog, and they're passing the Berditchev, and the Berditchev said he wants the esrog, there's no esrog, you might need this esrog, it's a great esrog, and the guy's like, well, my family for Sukkot. He's like, you'll get my Olam Haba. For your Olam Haba, Kedai. Rabbi, Kedai, Mamish Kedai. So he told the whole town, no one's allowed to let him into a Sukkah. So it's the night of Sukkot, and, they're not letting him in the Sukkah. They don't let him in the sukkah. And finally, he's very upset. And so he wants to go. They told you have to go to the Berditchev. You go to the Rub. Go to the Rub. He goes to the Berditchev Rub. He says, you have to give me the Olam Haba back. I want to go my sukkah. I want the Olam Haba back. What do you think? So he's like, what? He's like, I don't know what to do. So he decided, no, I'm not going to do the mitzvah. So I said, okay. He said, yes. So he let him in the sukkah. And the Berditchev said to him, you should know you didn't lose anything. But now you're just starting to appreciate what it means, but you have to chap. And that's not even the story I really want to tell. I want to tell a different story. With Rav Yisrael, there was once a guy who needed money for a dowry. I think it was Rav Yisrael told him, first business deal you do. He had like a few coins, he didn't have a lot. Fine, whatever. So whatever you first you present to buy, you'll buy. So he went to some tavern and he's going through the thing and he heard people were talking business, and this is like, I also would, I'm supposed to invest in the first thing I'm supposed to invest in. First thing happens, I'm going to invest. So there's this wealthy guy, he was a let's. He's like, how much do you have? A ruble? Okay, how about my Olam Haba? My Olam Haba for your ruble. And the guy's like, okay, your Olam Haba for a ruble? Fine, that's what Rebbe said, do it, he did it. So the guy went home, he told his wife, this loser he gave me for a ruble, it's on my Olam Haba for a ruble, I got a free ruble. She said, you loser, you imbecile, you sold your Olam Haba, I had enough of you, I don't want to go to you better get that back, otherwise I want to divorce, I can't live with someone like that. I don't know if she demanded a divorce exactly, but she was going to make his life miserable, and apparently she knew how to do it, so he was very upset about it. So he went to the poor person, he was still staying there, he's like, what's going on, I didn't mean it, but I want my Haba back, I give you the money, I'll give you more money. He's like, no, you have to come me to the Rebbe. You have to come me to the Rebbe. Go to the Rebbe. I don't know if it was a ruble or even less money, I don't know, actually a year. So I think it was a few pennies even. Mamish even left like a tiny amount, the guy made a joke. So went to the Rebbe, and the Rebbe said that he needs so much for dowry for his daughter or daughters, I don't know exactly. So you give it to him? Okay, so he's like, I have no choice, my crazy wife, making me crazy. Maybe she has a point, after all. So he gave him the money, he agreed the money, gave him the money. And he asked the Rebbe, he said, really, what was my Haba? And now it's like, what's the value of it? So the Rebbe said, before, I didn't know if it was worth 2 pennies. He said, now it's very precious. Like, person, you realize you have to understand the greatness of it. You have to understand the price of it. That's part of what makes it from potential to actual. Well, it's not just in the next world. We want to bring the next world into this world. We can't just live. We want to bring the next world into now. We don't want to just live then. It's not that. It's about, we want to bring it into now. We want to bring the or into right now. We were just speaking about last week. We have to live in a Haba, in a Hazeh. To bring that in, you have to connect to it. You have make it part of ourselves, bring out who we really are, actualize our potential. Hashem shows me zocher to the aura of the Shem and Zayitzach shining with the aura and taking this aura in order to give and to be mashpia and to Shem and Zayitzach see our good points, illuminate our good points.
Amen.